5 organizations demand the proper conduct of 2031 census during discourse held on the inaccurate census data and demographic imbalance in Manipur. Student of Government Dance College and Music College throw out properties of Manipur University of Culture from the college campus. Rejects order issued by VC in charge. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 1,30,000, over 26,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 95%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Afternoon Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Akomlupt, Harikond, Lipuld, UPF and UNAKSU jointly organized one-day discourse on inaccurate census data and demographic imbalance in Manipur at the auditorium of Government Dance College Palace Compound today. Former professor of the Manipur University, W. Nabakumar, acted as moderator, and RIMS Biostatistics Department Head Professor R.K. Narendra, editor of Imphal Review of Arts and Politics, Pradeep Panjaubam, and the senior advocate Irom Lalit were the resource persons at the event. Speaking on the occasion, Harikond President Longjam Ratan Kumar said the 5 organizations, namely Akomlupt, Harikond, Lipuld, UPF and UNAKSU, has been denying delimitation based on the 2001 census through Delhi papers. He reiterated that 2001 census is erroneous. He added, delimitation based on the erroneous 2001 census will lead to demographic imbalance as well as it will greatly affect on the proportional representation of the state. He demanded authorities concerned to conduct 2031 census accurately and later conduct delimitation based on it.
All India ki waina su akhoi ki delimitation se 2026 fawdi akhoi ki 1971 ki census ta leigiba magi parliamentary constituency amadi akhoi ki state assembly ki constituency singi set masing do lenghan dana thamaga readjust tawgi wafam mama all India ki waina su leibanina akhoi Manipur gi lup mayam na maroina pamjari se India ki leigriba order adu su ikai khumna ba waina aduga asengba proportional representation su lehenna bugi damak akhoi 2031 ki census se yam somna tawraka Maduda base Taurakanda, Kundaminariba, Manipur, Lariba, Puru Kuding Maki, proportionate representations, State Assembly as well as Parliament, Lainanavagi, the view Haiba demands in a Queen of Pamzeris, Masigi demands, Tananaba, Masigi Achumba, Magi Justice, Manung, the Chili, Isians, Kangmin, Nava, Koingasigi, Kanana Navagi, Tauram Zepangtok 7.
Students of the Government Dance College and Music College threw out the properties of the Manipur University of Culture from the college campus today. Agitated students also rejected the order issued by Manipur University of Culture VC in charge on 18th of December. The event torn and burned the order. Speaking to media, General Secretary of the Government Dance College Students Union Saknaibi Potsangbam termed the order issued by MCU VC in charge as unfortunate, despite assurance by Chief Minister Nongthom Biren to make arrangement for the students. She further demanded to remove all the properties of MCU from the campus of the Government Dance College and Music College as students are denied enrollment in the university. She further demanded the government to bring a resolution regarding the matter at the earliest, or else warned of intense agitations. Imphal District Police personnel rushed to the spot to avoid any untoward incident further.
Master the eligible ohenbio hai rubo khaktane eligible ohenbio hai se akhoi isagi educational qualification kaino qualified oidana akhoi MA tamjage hai rubo nate yaba leibagi university atai da yaba leibagi chatna daba mayama ma chatna riba university ama oina leiribani na akhoi jo tungi khalaga higher study pamjaba kharagi damakta akhoi smaina chatna hanbio na haijar rubo ne sigi ona taina bada makhoina lateral entry adage sigi course akhoina yagiba leite sigida makhoina notice thosala pani adugi makhoina tholaiba notice sigi against akhoi jo akhoina tawbanga खरा तवे हाबद उचनबगी नमक्ता म्यूजिक कॉलेज समदि डांस कॉलेज की कैंपस ता लेरिबा MUC की ओइबा इक्विपमेंट खुदिंग मा अखोइना नसी कैंपस कॉलेज असिगी बिल्डिंग सिगी मपान दा थंगदो थमजबने दुगा आइना रिक्वेस्ट तौजरी मदुदि MUC की स्टाफ रूम दा लेरिबा इक्विपमेंट खुदिंग मा सिंग जो की स्टाफ रूम की सोजिदि मखोइना पाइबनिना अखोइ अकन ब सिंगना सिदा थुगाई खोकाइदना तौबसु तौजनिंगे दुना हयेंग भौगिन मनुंगदा सिदा लेरिबा इक्विपमेंट खुदिंग सिजु लोकथोपिनबा सिगी अब्दुलजु तौजगी
Yes, Schools MLA the Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Thokchom Satyavarta distributed Indira Gandhi National All Age Pension Scheme and Manipur All Age Pension Scheme cards to 324 residents of the Yes School today. Speaking at the event held at his residence in Singjamei Wangba Bhagyavati Laikai, Minister Satyavarta said developmental activities taken up in the state are outcomes of the hard work of the government. He appealed to people for their cooperation in the future developmental projects too. He added the event was mentally organized to avail the benefits of the pension scheme provided by the central and state government. He also assured to continue the service for remaining beneficiaries too. 207 beneficiaries under Indira Gandhi National Old Pension Scheme, 117 beneficiaries under Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme received their pension at the event. 20 widows were also distributed 2,000 rupees under annual one-time widow scheme, as well as 110 beneficiaries also received a pension book under Go to Village program. Cooperator of IMC Ward number 18 and many others attended the event.
Ngasi pangthoi thobok sima akhoi kendra sida chatharakpa makhan makha kya gi public ki welfare ki scheme sing oiro nathra development sing oiro ji manung da anou bata ama tinjalakpani haina lawi lepa leitana chatharakpa thobok sing manung da sisu anou bata ama tinjalpani haina loje makha da padasu akhoi me amhona minaraga sigumba apaba thobok kya tawmina ki gani habi thajaba thamjari ngasi akhoi na kai makha tawong ngami ba se ngasi gi leiba laiga sina miyam gi dong da apaba thobok khala tawning badagi akhoi da su tawong ngamai sakti do lapaneba sigumba lainga ama sigumba government ama matam chang na tung koi na lehen ba hebsi akhoi khudimok ki daitani adana sigumba government sida koi support tawchi thajaba thaminasi he na makhata na akhoi miyam gi thau tawina khisi.
A new ground Punba Naharold Yaifa Thaushil Kanglobt ANYTK in Thangmaiban was inaugurated today. Foundation stone for construction of a new building of the club was also laid on the occasion. Speaking on the sidelines, state convener of the BJP Manipur Pradesh Media Management Vikram Kongkhamd said that urbanization and increasing population have left little room for open spaces and playgrounds for the kids. He stressed the need to save and preserve as many remaining open spaces and playgrounds for the children and the upcoming generation.
Lampak ada itai si lampak si community hall sajalakpa adudagi kitang hang ba jaga da khaju hoi ki Manipur khopsan ba kha horpa aduna masi yari khai de koi lamse pixelakpa haitare lamse pixelakpa ni maram oiraga koi si lampak sima laiba si de ai si Manipur ki future gi ai khakina taba ai chai chu sing gi su yamna nungai hogidaba kano ne sigi lampak ama si save tawraga lampak si preserve tawbase ko koi next generation will know that how much we care for our generation.
As a part of the security measures taken in view of the upcoming visit of the BJP central leaders in the state, Imphal West District Police carried out door-to-door search operation at Changangai Uchekon in Airport Road today. The commando team, under the supervision of additional SP operation, carried out the drive from 6:20 a.m. till 7:45 a.m. Altogether, 100 individuals of the 54 households were verified during the drive. No one was arrested. Repairing of road at Ngathald village is underway at full swing since 17th of December. The road was first cut in 1999. Since then, no repairing or maintenance works were carried out, leaving the road in a deplorable and pathetic condition. The 2.6-kilometer road travels 6 villages, and it is the only road connecting these villages with the outside world. Commuters along the road have been facing major inconveniences due to the deplorable condition of the road throughout the year. The road construction is carried out under MLA Local Area Development Fund. The work is expected to complete before Christmas. Residents of the village thank the local MLA for initiating works to repair the road. Congress party took the decisions to carry out reshuffled process in 4 different states in their meeting held yesterday night for around 5 hours. The meeting, attended by interim President of the Congress, Sonia Gandhi, and other Congress leaders, took the decisions of reshuffling after the Congress leaders of Telangana, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra started resigning from their post. It may be mentioned that Telangana's Congress President Uttam Kumar Reddy and Gujarat's Congress President Amit Chavda resigned from their post after the weak performance of local polls of Hyderabad and Gujarat's by-polls. Former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh Kamal Nath has been the state president and CLP leader of the state. Congress has recently made some changes for the Mumbai Regional Congress Committee on Saturday. Balasaheb Thorad has been holding the post of the Maharashtra Congress President and is also the leader of the Maharashtra Congress Legislature Party. Interim President Sonia Gandhi appointed 3 Secretary of All India Congress Committee AICC yesterday. The newly elected secretaries will look into the assembly elections of Assam and Kerala to be held in early 2021. Election Commission of India has issued advisory to Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Pondicherry for transfer and posting of officers connected with conduct of assembly elections to be held next year. ECI has advised that government officials directly connected with the conduct of elections must not be posted in her or his home district. It said officials against whom the commission had recommended disciplinary action in past and which is pending or which has resulted in a penalty, or the officials who have been charged for any lapses in any election or election-related works in the past should not be assigned as election-related duty. Further, any officer who is due to retire within the coming 6 months should not be assigned with any election-related duty. It also said the officials posted on recommendation of the Commission during 2019 Lok Sabha elections may be exempted from the transfer policy. Thousands of the farmers are protesting at Delhi borders against the centre's new agri laws remained firm in their demand of repealing the legislations, even as the city recorded its coldest morning this season, with the mercury dipping to 3.4 degrees Celsius today. The farmers' agitation, which has entered its 4th week, has also led to traffic diversions at various border points, causing inconveniences to commuters. Thousands of farmers, especially from Punjab and Haryana, have been campaigning at various borders of Delhi for almost 4 weeks now, as the formal talks between the government and the representatives of farmers' union remained deadlocked, with protesting peasants refusing to accept anything less than a repeal of the 3 newly enacted laws. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in Manipur and in and the world. We will be back with the details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Panthubi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Panthubi Housing Finance Company Limited or Reporter Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You are watching Sunday Afternoon News. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 1,30,000 mark with 26,624 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have dropped to 3,05,344 in the last 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 95,80,402. Country's recovery rate rises to 95.51%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,45,477. Maharashtra is still on top with above 62,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by Kerala with above 60,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 7,66,27,000 people. Above 1,6,91,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 5,37,51,000. United States of America is on top with more than 72,09,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil, while China, from where the pandemic started, is at the 80th position with just 309 active cases of COVID-19. And in the northeast states, Assam's toll confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,15,346, out of which 3,529 are active cases. Tripura's confirmed COVID-19 cases are 33,142, out of which 289 are active cases. Manipur's toll confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 27,598, out of which 1,750 are active cases. It may be noted that Manipur has the second highest active cases of COVID-19 in northeast states. Arunachal Pradesh's COVID-19 tally has reached 16,629 and active cases are 241. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally is 11,841, out of which 670 are active cases. There are 557 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 304 in Sikkim and 146 in Mizoram. The Oxford University vaccine against COVID-19 being produced by AstraZeneca is likely to get regulatory approval from the UK's independent regulator by the end of this year for a rollout to begin in early 2021. The Medicines and Healthcare Regulatory Agency, MHRA, which has been formally tasked by the UK government last month with the process for clearance after the jab emerged safe and effective against the novel coronavirus in human trials, is expected to authorize the vaccine by 28th or 29th of December after the final data is provided on Monday. Health officials in the UK hope that the authorizations of the Oxford jab will prove a game changer, allowing vaccine to be transferred and administered far more easily compared to the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which must be stored at very cold temperatures. The Oxford vaccine can be stored in normal refrigerators, but like the Pfizer vaccine, it also requires 2 doses with a 3-week gap between the 2 doses for the Pfizer jabs and a 4-week gap for the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. Authorization by the MHRA will also give confidence to countries across the world. India has already manufactured more than 50 million of AstraZeneca vaccine. In India, the vaccine is being produced as part of a tie-up with the Serum Institute of India. In Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has imposed tighter coronavirus curbs and largely reversed plans to ease restrictions over Christmas as the country battles new, more infectious strands of the coronavirus. The number of cases in England has soared in the last 2 weeks because of a variant of the virus that scientists said is up to 70% more transmissible. British Prime Minister tore up the plans to allow the 3 households to mix indoor for 5 days over the festive period, and said London and Southern England would now be placed in a new Tier 4 leveled. People in Tier 4 will be required to stay at homes except for essential reasons. The new rules will come into effect from tonight. Now the news from the world of sports. Chennai Football Club has emerged successful at the 33rd match of the 7th Indian Super League under the aegis of All India Football Federation. In the 33rd match played at Fatodra Stadium yesterday, Chennai Football Club defeated Goa Football Club by 2-1. For the winner, Rafael Crivellaro scored 1 goal at the 5th minute and Rahim Ali scored 1 goal at 53rd minute of the match. The lone losing goal was scored by George Ortiz at 9th minute of the match. Manipur's K. Chinglen Sana and Mohammad Yashir will play for Hyderabad Football Club, while Manipur's Mohammad Rakib, NG Tondonba, T.H. Bipin and N. Vidyananda will play for Mumbai City Football Club. The 2 teams will lock horn at Tilak Maidan Stadium at 5 this evening. Manipur's Sandeep, S. Sandeep, Y. Dinichandra, I. Satyasen, T.S. Jackson, M. Gibson, Nongdamba, Naurend and N. Mahesh will play for Kerala Blaster Football Club, while N. Rohind, M. Lokin, W. Tomba, C.S. Surchandra, Y. Gopi and W. Angokshana will play for East Bengal Soccer Club. The 2 teams will lock horn at GMC Stadium tonight at 7:30. Real Kashmir Football Club has backed the championship title of 123rd IFA Shield Football Tournament. The tournament was held under the aegis of Indian Football Association, West Bengal. In the final match played at Salt Lake Stadium yesterday, Real Kashmir Football Club defeated George Telegraph Soccer Club by 2-1. For the winners, Lukmand Adi Fami scored 1 goal at the 38th minute and M. Robertson scored 1 goal at 68th minute of the match. The lone losing goal was scored by Gautam Das at the 50th minute of the match. 4 I-League teams and 8 Kolkata Premier Division divided into 4 groups competed in the tournament. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. 5 organizations demand a proper conduct of 2031 census during discourse held on inaccurate census data and demographic imbalance in Manipur. Students of the Government Dance College and Music College throw out properties of the Manipur University of Culture from the college campus. Reject order issued by VC in charge. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 1,30,000. Over 26,000 new cases reported in last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 95%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great Sunday afternoon and stay safe.